everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Bella. Today I'm gonna do a little book haul for you guys. Well, not little, there's kind of a few books here. But I've spent a lot of money on books for the past 2 months and I've bought like quite a few books. So I thought that it was necessary to do like a book haul to make it all worth it. I don't know, why not? All of the books that I have, mainly it's like everything on TikTok. Like there's nothing original about my book taste. So, and this is in no order of like anything because I can't remember when I got them. I just remember that I got them. First book, we've got Magnolia Parks by Jessa Hastings, which this has become, I know, quite popular on TikTok or even like BookTube. There's a lot of different opinions on them. People who like it, people who think it's like too toxic, people who don't like it. So I'm really interested to see my own opinions on this book. I am not really sure what it's about other than the fact that it's like a Gossip Girl in London sort of thing. I think that's what people describe it as. But I'm interested and I'm excited, and I will be doing a reading vlog on this when I do read it. So if you want to look out for that one, that will be coming hopefully next month sometime. And then I have the second 2 books in the Shatter Me series. So I've got Unravel Me and Ignite Me. I read the first one last month, so I just bought the second 2. I did really like the first book, and a lot of people say that the series doesn't get good until this book, so the 3rd book. So if I like it already, I'm really interested in the fact that it'll get better. And I haven't actually looked at this cover until now, but look at it. It's so pretty. I know some people don't like these covers, but I'm actually a big fan of them. I think they're all super cool and they all match. But this series is a dystopian series about this girl named Juliet who has lethal touch. So like whenever she touches someone, it can kill them. And the dystopian world is a dystopian version of America called the Re-establishment, and they basically want to use her as like a weapon to help them. They just want to recruit us. But I just realized this book, look at this page. You see that? It was folded in, but it like, yeah, but that's what those 2 books are about. And if you want to see my opinions on the first book, you can watch my reading wrap up, my September reading wrap up. I have it in there. And then this is a book I've already read, but it's Elena Armas's new book, The American Roommate Experiment. This is Lena's best friend in the Spanish Love Deception, and then this is Lena's cousin. I did like this book. It was a good book. It wasn't my absolute favourite, but basically it's a romance between these 2. So Lena's best friend and Lena's cousin. Rosie, something happens to Rosie's apartment, so she moves into Lena's apartment while Lena's on her honeymoon. But then Lucas turns up because Lucas had been promised the apartment from Lena, so they sort of share the apartment kind of, and you sort of get the romance in that, and I really liked it. It did take me a while to get into this book, honestly, but once I did get into it, I did really enjoy it. And then a book which I literally already have, like the American cover of this one, but because I've got the like UK cover of Book Lovers and Beach Read, I just had to get the matching one. If you watched my physical TBR, I said in that one that I might actually just buy the matching cover, and I did. So it's just you and me on vacation. I just like these covers more. I don't know why, it's just cute. Well, this book's also known as The People We Meet on Vacation. I think it's a second chance romance between Alex and Poppy, who like they used to go on holidays together, and then one day they stopped and they're going on one last holiday or something, and then, you know, to kind of rekindle their friendship, their relationship. I'm definitely saving this book for summer. I'm really excited for summer. My summer reads is gonna be amazing. Another book that I am also saving for summer is Float by Kate Marchant. This is a book that was originally on Wattpad, and I read it on Wattpad before it became like a paid story and you had to pay for it. So I'm really excited to have it in like paper copy and I can hold it, because I loved this book on Wattpad. So it's about Waverly. She moves to Florida to live with her aunt for the summer, and she meets this guy named Blake who lives next door, and Waverly can't swim, so Blake offers to teach her to swim. It's sort of about their summer and everything that happens, and I loved it, and I just think this cover is so cute. This is going to be another one that I read in summer, but I'm so excited. I loved this book when I read it on Wattpad, so I'm really excited to reread it in this format and see if it's any different, actually, because they usually are a little bit different from the ones that's on Wattpad. And now I have a book that I have already read, but I'm still keeping this haul because I have a special purpose for it, but no one's gonna know until that video comes out. I've got the fine print here by Lauren Asher. I've already got the book, but I just had to get another copy for some mysterious reason that no one's gonna know. But I'm so upset because the copy that I have, let me show you. So the copy that I got is like the same feeling as the Throttled or the Daddy Ear series. So it's like the thick, hard sort of laminate pages more than like the paper. But then I got terms and conditions, and this is a paper one, like a normal book, and they are different sizes. You see that? And then when I got this one, it is the same size as terms and conditions. So now I'm just I can't. But anyways, this book is about Rowan and Zara. When Rowan's grandfather dies, he leaves in his will tasks that they have to complete. So Rowan's is that he has to become or like run the amusement park or whatever that his grandfather had. And Zara works at the amusement park. So it's like a workplace, enemies to lovers romance book where she ends up working for him. And I did love this book when I read it. And the second one, ooh, so good. I love Lauren Asher and her writing. Everything's amazing. Next thing I have is non-fiction book. I've got I'm Glad My Mum Died by Jeanette McCurdy. This book I got because I was seeing a lot on YouTube about Jeanette McCurdy's book, and I was like, I have to buy it. Jeanette McCurdy, if you don't know, was on iCarly and Sam and Cat, and then sort of like disappeared from, I don't know, from like the child acting world, that sort of world. And then she came out with this book, and you sort of learn so much about her life and the lives of child actors on, what was it, Nickelodeon and everything. So I'm really interested in this. I'm really excited to read it. Jack Edwards read it and he made a whole video on it and said it was amazing. So anything that he said is good. It's gotta be a good one. But I'm excited. I just think it's so cute. Like, look at the cover and everything. Oh, I wonder if oh, it's just yellow. I think it's so cool though. I'm so excited to read this. And then another non-fiction book I have is I've got My Body by Emily Ratajkowski. I don't know, I pre-ordered this because I didn't want the hardcover, but now I'm kind of regretting not getting the hardcover because the hardcover looks so cute. I like this one. It's like super short. So yeah, I don't actually know why I bought this book. I think it's supposed to be really good and a good book for like, I think it's supposed to be a good memoir. So I'm really interested in that, about reading that, because I think there's been a lot of good reviews on it. So I'll see if I like it. I'm really excited about it. And then I bought my first thriller book. So I bought The Silent Patient by Alex Michaelides, which I'm not a big thriller person. I've never really read a thriller book before. So I bought this from my school bookshop because I was just interested and it was there. So yeah, and I sort of, maybe I could like try some other books that aren't romance or fantasy books. So I'm really interested in this. I think it's about a woman who killed her husband and she won't talk about it, so this guy has to try and figure out what happened. So I'm really interested in that. A lot of people like it. I've seen a lot of good reviews of it. So I'm really interested and excited to see if I like it, because again, I'm not a thriller person, have never really read a thriller, so I'm excited to try something new. And then I have got Love on the Brain, which is Ali Hazelwood's newest release. Ali Hazelwood is the author of The Love Hypothesis, and I really like that book. I read it in like one day. So I thought I'd buy this one, and because the cover is so cute, like pink, I really like that book. And this book's supposed to be similar, which I've seen a lot of people say that it's too similar. But I mean, if I like The Love Hypothesis and this is similar to it, I feel like I'm gonna enjoy it. So hopefully that'll be the case. I love a good STEM, like women in STEM book. And this is about a girl, I think she goes to NASA to work on a project and has to work with Levi, and they're sort of like enemies to lovers kind of romance thing. So I'm excited for this. I've read one page the other day, but I'm really excited to finally read this. I've been meaning to read it for like a month. And then the last book in the book haul is If You Had Been With Me by Laura Nolan. I've actually seen this book for like a couple years on Book Talk, but I've only just now bought it. I have no clue what this one is about. I've seen people say that it's sad, I think. I'm not sure. It seems like it'll be a sad book. I feel like it's gonna be sad, so I'm gonna read it when I'm in like I don't know. So I'll read it at some point, just not at the moment. Not sort of in the mood to read a sad book. And I have no clue if it's good or not, so I will see my opinion. But I do really want to read it. I feel like it'll be something interesting, something different, like a different sort of romance book than anything I've ever read. I don't know. But anyways, that is every single book that I bought in the past 2 months. I hope you enjoyed this haul. I will definitely not be doing another haul for the rest of the year. I forbid myself to buy any books because my room has become overloaded with books and it's getting way out of hand. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. If you want, you can subscribe to see more videos like this. If not, that's all good. That is it for the video, so bye bye.